Alright, hello and welcome to another video. My name is JD Bush and today I am bringing you just a casual bit of gameplay here on the map that I cannot remember at the top of my head, but it'll come to me. And it's on domination using the Razorback, and you could say I do fairly well this game. I just went off. I just died, like, I don't know, I just came on to just kind of get some of the wins for the triple play bundle, and I just happened to run into this lobby that were full of newcomers to the DLC and stuff, and they, you know, we just happened to come into this map in the playlist, and I just went off. These guys were not the best of players, I will have to say, and you will see here on the screen where you see that apparently it says I'm using a Xbox controller, which I wasn't in this gameplay, but I was using it to have this bit of gameplay recorded, because before this game I recorded it, I played a game with the Xbox controller, and the reason why was because I ran into so many players using the controller that I thought, you know what, you're really annoying me, so I'm going to let you have a taste of your own medicine by having me use it also. And I used to be a console player. I used to use a controller, so you know my muscle memory was still there. And let's say I do have a class setup that's coming up soon, which will be the Man O' War, which I got a good gameplay with using a controller. So look out for that. And I couldn't stand it, and I think the only reason why there were so many people coming across with controllers was because of the new DLC that came out, which I was so hyped for, but now I kind of wish it were to go away, because I honestly don't really like a lot of the maps. I'm going to say it. Like, I only enjoy like one or two of the maps. The remake of Standoff, I think it's called, in Black Ops 2, and they remade that and called it Rupture or something. I don't mind that map. There are some other maps I just, all the rest are just like too big, too open, and just, it's not my kind of cup of tea. I know that TV and Kenworth kind of talked about this. You know, it was good at first, you know, getting used to these new DLC maps, but now I kind of want it just to be over with, because of the amount of people who are using controllers, and the maps are just not, you know, it just doesn't tickle my fancy to go want to, you know, yes, we got this map, yes, vote it. No, mine is just like, can we just go back to the original maps, because there's just so much better, you know? That's my kind of the feeling towards them, and it's appalling that they could have made such bad online maps. There are some that are okay, but it's just not what I would go for. But in this gameplay, I do go for a nuclear, but I kind of fail. And that is that I go for it once, and I can't be bothered to go for it again. And I was kind of running the wrong score streaks, so I really wasn't doing the best, and right there I die on a merciless, so I wasn't that close, but still, like, the amount of times I've gone for nuclears, gotten close, but then just died. To me, I'm sure there's people out there who will go for nuclears non-stop. Me, I don't go for nuclears non-stop. I'll have a feeling in my belly, and I'll be like, you know what, this could be the day where I get one. And I would go in the lobby, I would get close, only try it once, and then that's it. I don't go for it again, because I just feel like it's a waste of time once you've died just once. I know there are people out there like, you know, Mark of J and the Doom Clan who get them like that, and then there's people like me who have still not gotten one and find it a little bit more difficult because of the amount of players and hackers, I could safely say, in my opinion, because of PC, and you can never really tell who's a hacker and who isn't, because of how, like you can sometimes tell from their playstyle if they're using a controller, or you can tell from their playstyle about how they, you know, like kind of instantly turn around if they see people flip from the enemy spawns, or if people just like aim around corners. You can tell a hacker. And sometimes I can't tell if it is or isn't, and it's annoying, but you know, mean, I've gotten close. I think I've gotten on several 24 gun streaks, and it's very annoying. But you know, it is what it is. Eventually, I'll get one, and I'm sure I'll post it if I ever get one. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. DLC, controller users. All those who use controller on PC need to get a grip and realize that this is not a console. You are not supposed to be using it on this platform. Those who use a keyboard and mouse are doing it right because it's on PC. You're not supposed to be doing that. It's not right. It's unfair to those who are trying to play with skill, and there are people who are trying to play to somewhat cheat. And that's who I consider a cheater. Those who use controllers to win gunfights because they know they have the upper hand with aim assist. And it drives me up the wall whenever it happens. But anyway, that didn't stop me. I don't think there were any controller users in this game, but I wrecked these guys. I think I ended up going 56-6. So it was a pretty good gameplay. And I was running the score streaks of Care Package, Sentry, and Wraith. I could have got way more kills if I had switched out the care package for like wraps or maybe a GI unit, but you know, it is what it is. In this lobby, I was really just trying to go for the challenges, you know, get the wins, try and complete the daily challenge, which I think was to get like 100 kills or something, or to complete the weekly one, which is to get 500 kills. So you know, I like to do those challenges. They help a lot. But man, I gotta tell you, now I can just kind of get off of my little rant, I suppose. But this gun, the Razorback, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it is really coming to be one of my favorites. Just because of the sheer power and the sheer amount of just damage it can cause. Like, this thing is almost like a miniature assault rifle just because of how accurate it is. And just like, you could pick up, you saw it earlier in that gameplay, I clipped a guy from across the map with that Razorback. That's how good it is. Look at this guy, PO6, trying to blow down all my score streaks. Like hell you're going to do that, boy. Yes, but yeah, a lot of the SMGs are some I like to use, but then there are other ones like the Pharaoh and the Vespa for obvious reasons. The Pharaoh, it's like trying to shoot a gun filled with crayons. It's no good. But here you go, there I am. I'm 47-4, doing well. Still got about we got about a quarter of the match left, so you know, getting there. And the Vespa, like, I don't know what they were doing. Like here, oh my god, I was simply just trying to get back into the game, and it thought I wanted to control the sentry, and it didn't. It got me killed. Ugh, the pain. But anyway, Vespa, the recoil, it is so terrible. Like, I liked it back when they actually did the actual like buff for the Vespa. They actually made it to the way it was back when it first came out. You could aim down. You could, you know, you could you could easily hold the trigger and you would get a kill from almost across the map. That's how good this gun is. And then they gave it a nerf to the point where if you held the trigger, the recoil is going to be going up, up, and up, and you could not control it. And then they kind of made it back to it. It was good again, and now they made it so it's kind of okay. Like, in my opinion, the only way you can use that gun is if you hip fire. And I don't like hip firing. As you know, I am somewhat of a skilled player. I like to aim in. I like to, you know, have some control of my weapons. Whereas there are people out there who purely hip fire. And that, when I see people hip fire and they're a low level, that just tells me that they are new to the game. They're new to PC. They think, I can't be asked to, you know, right click, so I'm just gonna hip fire instead. And as you can see, there you go, I completed the 500 kills contract, which I did within a couple of games because that's pretty easy. But we are coming up to the end of this game, so I'm just gonna leave it off there. But I hope you guys did enjoy this little gameplay of me just simply shredding the enemy team. And like and subscribe, and if you subscribe, that lets me know I want to see more of my content. Here is my scoreboard, 56-6, and I'll catch you guys in my next video soon. See you then.